Hello, I'm Aijian, Director of Student Recruitment, and I'm so glad that you're interested in becoming a student at University of Puget Sound. This video is intended to get you started in the application process and give you a little more information about becoming a logger. As a liberal arts college, we educate the whole person at Puget Sound. We want to develop you not only as an intellectual and a student, but also as a leader, a community member who's thoughtful to their position in the world, and someone who's ready for life after school. To help us find students who are ready for such an education, we use an application process that's equally well-rounded. We're a common application school. That means the only way to apply is online at commonapp.org. We do have a few application plans for you to choose from, though, so you can apply early decision, early action, or regular decision. The choice is yours. At Puget Sound, we practice holistic review, which means we're trying to get to know you as a whole person. We read each application individually to try and understand each applicant in their own context. And what we're doing is trying to look for evidence that you're really prepared for this type of education. But we recognize that what good preparation for college looks like can vary pretty dramatically, student to student, high school to high school, and life story to life story. The average GPA for incoming students at Puget Sound is an unweighted 3.6. But grade point average alone is sort of a statistic out of context. It doesn't give us that much information about how you prepared yourself for college, but your transcript does. Your transcript will show us what courses you took based on what was available to you. It'll show us how you've chosen to challenge yourself and explore your interests. It also gives us a sense for your grade trend over time, and that gives us a much better sense for how you prepared yourself than GPA alone. Another way that students choose to demonstrate academic preparation is with standardized test scores. If you have SAT or ACT scores, you're welcome to submit them, but remember that Puget Sound is test optional. There's no penalty for choosing not to submit your test scores, and test scores will not factor into financial aid review. We require the Common Application essay at Puget Sound because we have a writing-intensive curriculum here. We need to see that you're prepared. We also care about what you have to say about the world. That will give us a much better sense for who you are, where you're from, and how your life story has led you to apply for college. We require 2 letters of recommendation at Puget Sound, one from a teacher and one from a counselor. These are educational professionals. They know you in your high school setting and can help us to better understand what you're going to bring to our community inside and outside the classroom. At Puget Sound, we believe that what you do in college outside the classroom is part of your education. It's how we're teaching students leadership and to be community members and engaged citizens. So in your application, we need to see evidence that you're prepared for that. What you've done outside of your academics in high school is part of your application, and you need to express that either through the activities list or through the additional information. We're looking for evidence that you're prepared to participate in this kind of community. In your application, just like in life, all of these things are going to come together like pieces of a puzzle to help us get a better sense for who you are, where you're from, and how you've prepared yourself for college. Of course, no 2 applications are the same because no 2 students are the same. If you want to get a better sense for what the application process will look like for you specifically, reach out to us. We're happy to help. You can also sign up online to meet one-on-one with your admission counselor. We look forward to reading your application. Go Loggers!